All right, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it. My name is Major General Shooter. I went to One State Police Department. My badge number is GP223. I'm here to take both badge exams for both officers. Could both officers state your name for the camera, please?
Hello, my name is Officer Dope. I'm a West Coast police officer. Badge number has not been revealed yet.
Hello, my name is Braeden Pietro. I'm a West Coast police officer, badge number 123.
All right. Today basically we'll be taking the exam. We're doing something different today because all the officers are kind of busy at this time. So I'm gonna take both of you guys together. With the academy, you should know how to go and find the rules. You should have notes. You should have anything that you would need to pass this exam. Do any one of y'all have any questions at this time?
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right, Mr. Main, could you give me a couple ideas and hitters that you have learned since you've been here at the PD Academy?
Yes, I have learned role playing from just being role playing from a street guy to an officer, and I also learned laser training, my MPs, aggressive and non-aggressive behavior, and just uh, also I learned your driving test and how to drive within the speed limits of the city. But yeah, pretty much role
Okay,
playing.
okay. And Mr. Petro, you got anything you want to throw out there?
What I learned when I first started is, it was slightly uncomfortable role playing, but then as I just keep going, it gets a little bit more comfortable as long as everybody else is comfortable as well. So, what I mostly learned, I have gamed, but I've never gamed like this. But what I've mostly learned is that, comfortability in role playing and kind of working, together and solving things and things of that sort.
Okay, and with that being said, from the both of y'all, y'all both understand there are rules and regulations to the role playing here at Glendale and on One State.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so with that being said, I'm gonna jump right into it. Mr. Main, could you give me what is RP13?
Yes.
All right, could you explain RP13 to me when you get a chance? It's no rush. Take your time.
Yes, sir. Yes, RP13. I'm gonna say it in my own words just to make it brief. But to not unlawfully arrest someone without the right procedure.
Yes, sir. I'll take it. Basically, this fair role play. You cannot any form of fashion of fair role play. If you go out and make an arrest and you bring a individual back to the jail and you have your BC, and I decide I want to release that individual because that's my friend. That's fair role play. That's a RP13. That's fair role play. So anything in the form of fair role play will fall up under RP13. That'll be just one of the violations at that time. All right, Mr. Petro, could you give me what is RP14? Mr. Main, your next one would be what is RP8?
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's out of here.
non-consensual harassment actions against LGBTQ, things of that sort. Anything that has to do with that type of gender changes, just any form of harassment that has to do around sexual harassment is not to be committed in any shape or form.
Yes, sir, that's correct. Basically, if we see a character that identify as a female, that's what we address it as. Because we might hear a male voice on the other end, we still identify the character, and then and whatever the name is on that identification card. We do not call individuals names before we get some type of identification to identify that individual. Under no circumstances you should call anybody by their name that you see above their head, unless they're an officer or a state employee, which because we wear badges and we have things to identify who we are. All right. My next question would be, what is that RP8, Mr. Main? Mr. Petro, your next one would be, what is RP11?
RPA is logging out the game for 5 minutes, disconnecting, basically not being active for over 5 minutes. It can lead into a punishment.
Yes, sir. So pretty much what that is explaining, AFK. So if you standing there and you just basically collecting the check, and you're not actually putting in the work to be earning that check, that's a violation, and you will get a rep from that, and you also will get additional, consequences behind that. Um, Mr. Petro, you got yours yet?
Non-compliance to certain areas, like certain zones, green zones, and things of that sort. Um, Committing
Yeah.
acts in those areas.
Yes, sir, that's correct. Pretty much. If you know that you can't use a gun in a green zone and you go out there and use that gun in that green zone, that's your violation. If you go out there and you just committing acts that's outside of the PD rules or outside of the game rules, pretty much will fall up under that category. Now I'm about to jump into my PD rules. What is PD 10 and why is that rule important, Mr. Main? What is PD 10?
All right.
Mr. Petro, your question would be, what is PD 8 and why is that rule important?
PD 10, man. Basically, don't want to insult the other players. I would say like harassment, for example. Like, can I give an example? Like, say
No.
about
Hold on, give me 1 second, because I don't want you to steer off on the wrong end. So, my new questions is my PD rules. So now will be my blue book rules that you will have to guidelines that you will have to follow when you in this faction, pretty much.
They're going to be on the other.
So now I'm in my blue book rules.
They're not going to be on info main. They're going to be on the other one.
oh yeah, that's what I was reading on the PD is not to insult another player.
No, PD 10 is Mr. Petro. Could you give me what PD 10 is?
It's any use unlawfully with our vehicles or anything of that sort, not to be used for personal use.
Yes, sir. So PD 10 is basically using a your personal vehicle for police use. So you cannot patrol in your personal vehicle and think that you can pull somebody over. Nope, you'll get a PD 10. Um, Now, Mr. Main, I want you to find out what PD 8 is. Mr. Petro, I want you to tell me what PD 4 is.
Yes. Or would be being disrespectful towards civilians. That would be either gangs or anybody that is just out there working in civilian type of standards business or anything like that. Or colleagues. That would be including Maine or even you, shooter twin.
Yes, sir. Even higher up. Yes, sir. That's correct. Mr. Main, could you give me that PD8?
Using the company vehicle for personal use.
Yes, sir. That's correct. And why is that rule important? Why can't you go use a company vehicle to go sell a car at hands?
Because you can become a target, which I noticed that when I made a mistake, and people would just target you just because you're a police officer, and you're not on duty.
That's correct. That's the main one I wanted to hear. You're not on duty. So PD10 again. PD10 will be us using our personal vehicle to basically do police work. We know we can't do that because, of course, how we gonna pull somebody over with no siren and no lights? They're not gonna know it's us unless we screaming at them, and who's to say that person is deaf? So they have so many reasons not for that act to go about. Now, could both of you guys give me once you get your badge, what will be your don'ts? What can you not do once you get your badge that you see other officers do?
Once I get my badge, I know that if I go out, I need a vested individual to patrol with.
All right, Mr. Main, can you give me one? Mr. Pedro, think of another one for me. That's a good one.
When you get your badge, it's important to use those macros. Oh, you said what can I not do?
Yes, sir. What can you not do that you see other officers that's above your rank do? So we know we can't go out and patrol alone. What's another one?
May Transporting a person to the jail.
Yes, sir. That's correct. And in any form or fashion, you move your boots. Basically, another officer, a vested officer, or a suited officer need to be with you. Pretty much, we do that for a short period of time, but it's done just to gain more stability within the department because we was losing a lot of good officers because they didn't understand the rules and regulations. So that's why Chief put together this system so everybody know the rules and regulations and we all on the same page. So that's correct. Now, what will be your duties, Pedro? You can get this one first. What will be your give me a duty that you'll have to do once you get your badge?
That would be going out in patrols and keeping up with quota.
Mr. Main, could you give me your quota once you get your badge?
Once I meet my talking about the things that I do to get my quota, to meet my quota.
No, so once you get your badge, in order for you to go to the next level, what would you have to complete?
Um, a certain amount of rest.
That's correct. And also, just so both of y'all know and we all on the same page, you must complete 5 arrests. Within those 5 arrests, you must learn how to book them inside of the Discord. You must go in Discord, book your arrest in Discord. Major General will go overlook that booking and kind of give you a compliment. Once that Major General does that, they'll tag you into it. You go back into it once you see the notification pop up and just put a check mark saying that you see what the Major General is saying because they can just be giving you pointers. Just because y'all post y'all videos doesn't mean that you'll get in trouble. It's basically for us to see and try to guide you just in case you do encounter a bad situation and you know how to conduct it. So that's pretty much what it is. You see what I'm saying? Later on down the line, you'll learn that you can move a couple micros around. You see what I'm saying? To help your ability to play as how you play. You see what I'm saying? I'm a major general and I'm still moving micros around because I know I do this more than I do that. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, y'all will get that part. One more I want to know, and I want to know from both of y'all in because this is a serious one. PD6. I want to get both of y'all input on PD6.
All right. Um, Not following orders from your supervisor.
All right, Mr. Petro, what's your idea of PD6?
Well, in the looks of it, it would be calling me a witness to their insubordination to another player, another officer, another colleague, to leave the area
All
if I
right.
was a witness to the type of insubordination.
Both of y'all are correct. But I'm gonna just give y'all a better idea so we all be on the same page. If a superior comes downstairs and says, "Hey, y'all stop arguing. Let's go do some 10-12s," but you say, "No, today my day. Y'all gonna I'm about to pop my excuse my language. I'm about to pop my shit. Y'all gonna hear what I got to say." That's a rep. That's not following orders. That's a PD6. If you go look at our reprimand channel, which I recommend for everybody to go watch them, because it'll stop you at moments where you think that you might have got away with it. You see what I'm saying? But it's like, oh shit, another officer got fired from that. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's why we put these rules and guidelines in place so y'all can actually understand. But both of y'all was right. Y'all got any questions for me at this time?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
May
I do not.
I do.
All right, Mr. May, talk to me.
Well, just a concern, man. So, say if it's I get.
Hold on. Let me ask one more question. Let me ask one more question before you get started. I just want to close this out right. Mr. Maine, what weapon can you use inside of a green zone?
Your taser.
Mr. Petro, uh, if I got tased out of my car and I'm still in the green zone, but I was tased out of the car by somebody standing at the edge of the green zone. Is it okay for me to get up and shoot that individual with my lethal weapon?
The thing is that if your life was in danger, I would have to maneuver. I would think about maneuvering out of the green zone. But if if it push comes to shove and there's danger going on in there, I would think that I would have to.
Okay, that's the only one you got wrong. No, at no circumstances, and I wanted to catch that before I let any one of y'all go. You cannot use a long gun or handgun inside of the green zone. You will lose your job immediately. The chief will be called in, the DFG will be called in, admins will be called in. You will immediately lose your job and you will be jailed and sanctioned for it. So, no, under no circumstances. Somebody tased you out the car, somebody kept ramming you. If a scene is that bad, walk away. I walk away from a lot of scenes, some that I know that got me at 100. I walk away, but every arrest not a good arrest. They only ask for you guys to make five. Once you get your badge, you'll see you can make five in an hour. You see what I'm saying? I can go out and make five within 30 minutes. I'm going to catch two or three at a time. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, what I'm getting at is don't make one arrest be your last arrest, if that makes sense. But with that being said, this meeting is adjourned. We definitely know that we cannot use our guns at any circumstances in the green zone. We definitely understand that we cannot use our personal vehicles to do police work under any circumstances, yet alone use a patrol car to go out and do personal errands. But you guys both answered the questions. Since 100, I can't lie. A couple things I definitely want y'all to understand before I let y'all go again is you will take this test again, just reword it in different ways because you will be going into a vest. So take the time to study so you will know it by heart. and that way, once you get into a vest, you can teach the other officers coming in the process. But that's it for me, fellas. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.